Big tail steppers, man. Got this sorry ass run ass nigga, man. This run ass nigga.
We are at the confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Throwing is Newton. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. An option handoff given to Harris. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
6 yards left on 2nd down. Here's Newton. That's swung out wide to Harris. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Flush to his right. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. And down inside the 15 he goes. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
They'll run on 1st down. Chandler. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. These two teams met in Baltimore. You might remember earlier in the year with the Ravens winning that game. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. Now Jackson. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long, there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Buying time to his left. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They go play action now. Jackson being chased out left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they've climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know that this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season that could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Newton. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. A shotgun snap for Newton. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On second down, this is Harris. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Steelers on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Newton. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Past the 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Patrick Ricard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll try the right side with Harris. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They hand this off to Harris, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. From the gun, here's Newton. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Harris. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. To throw is Newton. Johnson's got it complete.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
2nd and 11. From the 50, Newton. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
After the interception, here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They go play action with Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. They'll try to pound it in with Ricard. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Patrick Ricard with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A give to Harris.
Oh, yeah. Blocking the back. All time of shit.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On the ground, it's Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first down, it's Chandler. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line, because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Harris. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Harris. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Come on, buddy.
And we're going to get a timeout. with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that will finish off this third quarter of play. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins.
Damn, block that nigga full.
Right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for the Baltimore touchdown. Will Fuller. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. People to flourish. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Oh, they ran away from two of the big hills. Oh, they ran away from two of them. He went to a little guy. He said he wanted a little guy to hear.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does.
The big boys out there now.
Because now urgency has to start setting in.
You can't
go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially. But you have to do it without pressing. Because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris.
Me. Disappointed in my poor tackle.
So far as his terrific season continues here. They'll run on 1st down. It's Harris.
What?
And the
Oh my God. Boy, if the game ain't do no
shit. We saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well.
I stay quiet because the game will do shit like this.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Where he thought he was going.
Here's Newton.
Ah, they fucked me. They fucked me, man. Got me caught on the block and some bullshit, boy.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like
do that shit again. I bet you won't.
Any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On 1st down, Newton. He finds his man complete. That's Chandler. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On 1st down, Chandler.
Come on, man. Come on. The hits is just.
That's a strong pickup right there.
Somebody got to let the ball go.
We're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Working with his 2nd and 4. They run with Harris. And he stopped immediately there.
No gain on that side, yeah. You see what the circle is. Don't run on my side. Because I'm going to be right there. Come here.
And you wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time. So make sure you get in shape.
Here's another carry for Harris. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call.
Yeah,
so that time they get the tight end
I could make it 4th and 3.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just
normally he's a good run blocker, but you know when them niggas out there, goddamn, they coming. They're like, shit, fuck it.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
Check it back, check it back. He's crossed 20. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Jump, 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 jump. Express.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he will lose yards.
Where did you think he was going?
Line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. He's fighting. But it's flushing
exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone.
Oh, come on, man. Y'all niggas in the way. Come on, fall forward.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminated in a touchdown.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. To try again after the sack. Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here comes a big one as this crowd gets out making some noise. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Jackson. That's complete to his speedy wideout, Goodwin. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
I had to dial it up.
I think it's about time to guys off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Jackson. That's caught, and again it's Goodwin. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Jackson now. Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. He'll try again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. first down.
It's looking like one of those rainbow years. You see it. You see it. Plays like that, you know what I'm saying? Only happen to Super Bowl champion niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know. You know, happen to people that just stay scared and you got their nuts tucked. You got the tuck. You trying there with the nuts tucked. You want to do all this.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Second down and 7. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Call timeout. Oh, that nigga hurt. We brought that nigga ribs.
The Steelers on third down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And they run with Harris off the
that nigga. Use a truck. Nothing.
Not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
This is where it gets tricky. Man, we doing it. Motherfucking, you already know the dogs come out. This ain't a whole motherfucking house. Say it with me.
They run for it with Harris. And he's going to have the first.
Man, come on.
Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and
maybe 6 inches. Boy, you know they give you shit, boy, I tell you.
You just fall forward and you pick it up, right? Just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage?
Oh, they won't let me go in there and kill that nigga, man.
And he's across the 43 extra yards.
Ooh, they won't let me go in there and kill him.
47 yards on the ground for him so far.
I don't know why they don't want to let me kill him.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Chandler.
That
and he's
nigga, man.
stopped
Hit
after
that
a gain
nigga.
of
Keep
1.
hitting that
Not
nigga.
enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
This nigga be so boring, man. They'd be scared putting that bitch in the air.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down with they've got to pay it off with some points.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a give right side.
They say they know better.
And he's going to be brought down
they know better.
45 at the 43. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now a give right side. Harris. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this
that nigga no better.
I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Man, come on, man. Come on. I'm in the backfield smacking that nigga, man.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
I'm in the backfield smacking that nigga, man.
The entire game, and While that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the give, this is Harris.
Man, call the time.
5, but still about 3 yards shy
Call
of the
the time.
first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
I bet you want to do that to him.
On 3rd down, here's Harris.
Yeah, you know not to run up in that motherfucker hole. You know not to run up in the hole, nigga.
No quitting this guy.
You know that too.
Angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
You know, make a look respectable.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run. Here's Harris.
Man, come on, I'm up there still smacking that nigga, man. He got the goddamn. Oh, he crying.
Whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
He want
So
to
now here
give
comes the
you
field goal team for
three.
the 3rd time today. From the right hash, this from
It's your
33.
little 3, sir. Oh, never in the game, no way. Get out of here.
The total, but they're still coming up well short, and that is how this one comes to an end. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for Baltimore, the victory moves them to 7-1 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
75 drip. This lot of bitch who come from overseas, I'm sassing her. Battery on me, my bag, I'm picking cash up. A nigga play, I'm shooting movies just like Pamela. And if she stayed down with me, well, I ain't cherish her. Get your parents up, nigga. And what I do is work. You really got me in the rough, and now you know my dog blessed. Section 8, pocket baby, I grew up fucking sluts. I never paid attention to the hate, I'm out the love. I'm steady taking calls, running up, I'm taking love. If you don't give me one, take more, you gotta shake. Niggas start with a nigga, you have to rate. All you done is right down my arm, she gon' keep the nigga serving what I put up on my trunk. They don't have to rate it. 17 gold rings on, like I'm Tom Brady. Know she gotta keep a thought on her, she gon' be my lady. I be trying to put that tongue on her, but she acting crazy. Like they going in a long on her, like she Beyonce. See that I can hit it, even when I want to be OA. Having double digits, double places, big up 308s.
I hope y'all using this sound to show off your girl.
Everybody know we getting skriller. Everybody know where we from, this shit get realer. If I put it in my song, tell me do it, mean I differ. She don't know she wanna fuck on me or going for my niggas. But I ain't tripping, do myself a favor, let my man hit her. How the fuck she gon' respect me, she ain't got no father figure. Put it down like Ashton Jackson, but I ain't no hillbilly. Yeah, we from the same city, but I ain't vouching for them niggas. I never cap, I only hang around them drug dealers. Big old blick and make her freeze up his ass, a obstacle. Hold you bragging about these bitches, saying they my best hitter. Try to tell her that I scrum back, fall up, no caterpillar. Try to tell her same niggas, I was destined to be bigger. I ain't lying, I was slime, stole no game, me and Tigger. Out of project, now I lit, know my niggas cost his figures. I don't think a nigga pat more hoes than juice up in a sprinter. You don't think we having motion? You don't think we getting money? You don't hear about niggas dying? You don't think my niggas done it? I think I don't knock more hoes off the mountain than Ted Bundy. RIP, but I can't let them do me like they did Lil London. Play a creep if I ever catch my niggas moving funny. Play would be my niggas coming. They ain't playing by the young
getting skriller. Everybody knowing where we from, this shit get realer. If I put it in my song, tell me do it mean I dip. She don't know she wanna fuck on me or going for my nigga. But I ain't tripping, do myself a favor, let my man hit her. How the fuck she gon' respect me, she ain't got no father figure. Put it down like Ashton Jackson, but I ain't no hillbilly. Yeah, we from the same city, but I ain't vouching for them niggas. Put it down, they give it action. Hit it down, you gotta flag them. Paul saw me how to drop. Buffalo when I was ransom. Before you know I'm young in charge, bitch. You ain't gotta ask me. Slide with a bitch with a gap. Way bigger than Michael Blackson. Put that strap on a nigga. Do his ass just like his daddy. Hope he saying I'm too serious, bitch. I don't do no laughing. I ain't with it back and forth. Tell that nigga gon' pick his cast. Tell that nigga he never touched 100 and fuck him, he ain't have it. Tell that nigga I'm trying to fuck on a little bitch. Doing nasty. Gotta know I'm way too lit to fuck a bitch without a plastic. Mama told me never put all of your eggs in one basket. Gotta have a fallback game. Gotta know this shit get dressed. Everybody know we getting skriller. Everybody knowing where we from, this shit get realer. If I put it in my song, tell me do it mean I dip. She don't know she wanna fuck on me or going for my nigga. But I ain't tripping, do myself a favor, let my mans hit her. How the fuck she gon' respect me, she ain't got no father figure. Put it down like Ashton Jackson, but I ain't no hillbilly. Yeah, we from the same city, but I ain't vouching for them niggas. Bro, chain 100,000, ran it up in public housing. Niggas pussy run the router. Fuck with me, don't fuck without me. Hold a hoop ass nigga got slimed out for trying to go around me. Know I can get a nigga head touch right now, ain't gotta be around me. Booted up, I don't take no minute. I be on that drink instead. Fuck around on that scrub, man, doing too much, then I broke the bed. I don't gotta have no comeback, I don't argue, fucking kill him dead. Fuck it, buy a bitch you with. Fuck this bitch, I love to see it. I been on this shit since I was a kid. All this shit I did, all my assholes still ain't no shit. Keep them out my mix. I don't need to be trying to connect hoes with this motion shit. Know the police stand next, don't stick in them bubbles in. How you know I don't play connect, for I ain't with that playing shit. Get it for the wrist, we pulling through all 30 sticks, cooking out motion. Shoot my shot, I got a curved wrist, we gotta keep it kosher. Can't do too much, these fuck niggas a snitch. Seven crystal fathers like the have and the have not. All that fucking with the odds to get your ass slurring out. Pull up in the Benz, she say that she wanna know or not. Fucking spin a bin, pop his ass and call it bullseye. Seven crystal fathers like the have and the have not. All that fucking with the odds to get your ass slurring out. Pull up in the Benz, she say that she wanna know or not. Fucking spin a bin, pop his ass and call it bullseye. No matter where I'm at, I'm always looking through my third eye. Young turn nigga, she say that what she need up in her life. I don't gotta rush, I do this shit, I take my time. Ain't fucking with these hoes, they ain't my type.
I know you see me calling you. I know you see me calling you. What took you so long to answer the phone? What took you so long to answer the phone with me?
I was on the phone with my cousin. What's up?
Yeah, when you see my name come across, you said, "Cuz, I'm finna call you right back."
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
I'm calling him that.
um,
He don't fuck with me anyway. So. Hey, how you doing,
what's going on?
He don't fuck with me. Look. How you doing, He don't fuck with me. He don't fuck with your mama. You hear me? He don't. I was not gonna say it. Cuz, you can cuss. You got my permission. Yes, he don't fuck with your mama said. How you doing?
You don't believe your mama. Your mama don't fuck with me. You see see how long it took her to answer the phone. She fucked with me. She just picked up. Once she say my name come across the phone, she just picked up. Shut up, I gotta call you back. Yeah. What? No, you know what she did? She was like, just green. She like, fuck that.
shit on. That's sir, it get best nigga. Look, we don't fuck with nigga, I still walk around best nigga. You whip my talk my man, this cat never brought no guts, nigga. Just candy. I gotta ride with a demon. I ride with a Drake, it's a meaning. I know I told us to see me, but I double the heaven. I ain't fucked up in a minute. These rats done stop my image. LV, I trade my women. I run my bands up, don't play with me. She got so many tears, don't care my man's dead, I'm down with them. Just like I did, don't play around, I stay down with them. We came from Penny and we outside just like Nick and them. That papa with it, run out that kid. Got no time to be in my feelings. 21 got my witness. When I'm catching plays, I'm rushing, tell them bitches with a quit. Trying to send a nigga up and beat the charge and get acquitted. All the things that nigga sit down when he